Well, it is that time once again for another PWA Sunday Slam. I am your host, Bill Yankovi. What a lineup we've got. A lot of shakeup still being felt from last week's event where Cody Rhodes won the PWA World title in a shocker over Luthez. But we do have an announcement to make a little later on today about an event coming up on the 5th of July. But we're going to kick things off with a match that we had as a standby match, but we never got to it, but we're going to bring it to you here. The debuting Frank Gotch against Kurt Angle. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Mark Curtis, your referee. Let's go to the ring. And the aftermath of what happened with Cody Rhodes winning the PWA World title, no doubt, is going to be felt for quite some time. This is going to be a great technical wrestling match between two great mat wrestlers in Kurt Angle and the debuting Frank Gotch. We got quite a lineup here this week, headlined by Kota Ibushi and classy Freddie Blassie. No disqualification, no countout. There's going to be a definitive winner in our featured match here today. Lock up again. Angle sent to the ropes. Nice drop toe hold there by Gotch. Nice sweep of the leg there by Angle. Like I said, so much going on here in the PWA and leading into probably a big event. Not probably, but will be a big event in the month of July, which we will talk about a little later on. Double wrist lock by Gotch. Angle able to get out of it early. Gotch able to get out of that. Test of strength here. And it's Gotch that wins that one. Lock up again. Angle stops himself in the process. Gotch stops himself again. In the middle of the ring. And Gotch with an ankle lock on of his own, but Angle able to get out of it. Knee into the midsection. And now Angle with a sleeper. Gotch able to get out of that. Nice leg takedown. Angle trying to get the submission here. Not able to. Angle looking to get that first win here in the PWA. He did wrestle one other time and lost to Gran Hamada. We saw Hamada last week get another win here in the PWA. Nice leg takedown. Lock up again, side headlock takeover. And break is called. Angle in the corner. Gotch with a series of knees into the midsection. Working on that stretch there on that arm and neck. We know Angle has a history of bad neck. Dropping the elbow on that arm. Release German suplex by Kurt Angle. Both men locked up again. Angle stops himself in the process. Working on that elbow. Ooh, shoulder block. Neither man budged. Angle right now with the momentum. Angle into the corner. Lock up again now. Gotch into the corner. Series of forearm shots. And Gotch goes down. Angle pulling Gotch away from the ropes. Oh, inside cradle. But Mark Curtis says too close to the ropes. Nice takedown by Gotch. Working on that leg again. But they're going to say too close to the ropes. Oh, nice throwaway suplex. Into a chin lock. The momentum of anyone in PWA is so important. A win on any show gets you more matches. A loss gets you back in the line for quite a while. And another release German suplex by Angle. Gotch working on the arm again. Nice takedown. Now Angle got him in a pin. And Gotch was able to get out of that. Angle back to that pin again. Gotch able to get out of that. Going to work on the leg once more. Ooh! What chops by Frank Gotch. Gut wrench suplex. Back to the leg. Got him in the middle of the ring. Angle able to get out of it. Nice fireman carry takeover. Back to the chin lock. And Gotch going to that ankle lock. Kurt, knowing that move so well, able to get out of it. Series of uppercuts. And now Angle locks in the ankle lock of his own. And Gotch able to get out of it. Now Gotch into a cravat. Angle able to get out of that. And a release German suplex. Side headlock. As we've hit the 15-minute mark. 15 minutes remain in our opening contest. So glad that you could join us here this week for PWA Sunday Slam. Punch into the midsection by Angle. Breaks that up. Drop toe hold. And now Angle with a cravat. First time this match has gone to the floor. Crowd is so loud you can't even hear the referee count. And both men are back in the ring by a 15 count. Gotta wonder if Angle's thinking about maybe trying for the Angle Slam at some point. 2 count only. by Frank Gotch. Waistlock, no, another waistlock into a sleeper hold. Frank Gotch with a sleeper on Kurt Angle. But Angle able to get out of it. Gotch with a pin. Nope, 2 count again. Belly to belly suplex by Kurt Angle. And he may be starting to feel it. And he puts in the ankle lock again. Gotch holding in there, and he's able to get out. Now Gotch with a side headlock. Angle able to get out of that. Back to the side headlock. Now with that cravat. Push off there. Angle, belly to belly suplex. Dragging Gotch away from the ropes. Oh, look at that counter by Gotch to a double wrist lock. And Angle able to get out of it. And Angle thrown out to the floor. And Gotch staying in the ring. Not chasing after Angle, which is a very interesting move. Fireman carry takeover. Kurt into the ropes. And there's a sleeper by Gotch. He's got in the sleeper. And Angle able to fight out of that. And Kurt with the ankle lock on, but Gotch's hand was right there at the bottom rope. Gotch back to the side headlock. Angle pushes him off. There's an uppercut. And there's the Angle slam. Kurt Angle hit the Angle slam. Oh, and he almost got him. Oh, he almost got him with that. That was the right time for Kurt to go for that. And he nearly got the 3 count. Angle off to the ropes. Sleeper hold by Gotch. What a great way to kick off this week's action. Gotch into the corner. A knee there by Angle. German suplex. Angle with another German suplex. Ankle lock. Angle with a cradle, and he gets the win. What a hard-fought battle that in the end was won by Kurt Angle. 25 minutes, 20 seconds, the time of the fall. Kurt Angle gets his first win here in the PWA. Again, so glad you all could join us here for this week's PWA Sunday Slam. Don't forget our feature match still to come. Kota Ibushi and classy Freddie Blassie. No disqualification, no count out, no time limit. There is going to be a winner in that match today. Well, coming up next, we got another match that we had planned, or we had originally scheduled as a standby match, but we ran out of time. But we're going to give this match the attention it deserves, as we're going to see the debuting Akira Maeda against a member of the Heenan family in Harley race Bobby the Brain Heenan will be at ringside. Tiger Hattori, your referee. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring for this next match.
Fight!
Punch there by Maeda to start this off. Heenan family been very busy as of late. There's been rumors after a few weeks ago between Bobby Heenan and Ray Stevens and Pat Patterson, with Stevens and Patterson maybe joining the Heenan family. Remains to be seen how that turns out. Ooh, what a knee there by Maeda. Snapmare takeover. High race. Oh, nice takedown. Maeda, cross-face chicken wing. But Race able to get out of that very quickly. Race takes Maeda down. And it looks like a chair has already been placed in the ring. I wonder who that was done by. Certainly not one of the fans at ringside. That's for sure. Front face lock. Well, referee says, gotta break it up. Nice arm drag takedown. Back to a double wrist lock. Race off to the ropes. Knee into the midsection. Maeda going for the ground attack here early. Series of knees into the midsection by Maeda. And he's going to lock in the ankle lock. And Race not going to give up that easily. No way. Series of strikes knocks Harley Race down. Only gets a 2 count. Both men off to the ropes. Shoulder block, nobody budges. Elbow there by Race. Oh, nice takedown again by Maeda. Backbreaker. And now Race going into a submission move. But Maeda able to get out of that. Drops an elbow, Harley does. Snapmare takeover. Both men of the ropes. Spinning heel kick by Maeda. Nice takedown. Got him in a leg lock. Race into the ropes. Knee into the midsection there. Open hand shots to the face. And there, front chancery, but Bobby Heenan distracting the referee. I doubt Maeda would have gotten a submission this early, but you never know. Had Bobby Heenan not been up at the apron. Oh, sweep of the leg there by Maeda.
1, 2.
Oh, almost got a 3 count on Harley Race. Takedown again by Maeda. Open hand shots, back of the head. Into the midsection. Race able to ride him off there. Backbreaker. Now Race with a submission here. Another backbreaker by Harley Race. Maeda able to get out of that. Off to the ropes. Another spinning heel kick by Maeda. Harley able to catch him there. Drops the elbow in the back. Race off to the ropes. Oh! Maeda catches him in an armbar, and Heenan once again up on the apron. That's twice now that Heenan may have saved his man from defeat. And this time, Race catches Maeda with a knee. Cradle here by Harley, but the referee distracted by Bobby Heenan. Catches him with a back elbow. Both men off to the ropes. Missed on the shoulder block. Oh, Maeda reverses it into an armbar, and he gets the submission. Holy cow! Akira Maeda, in his PWA debut, has just made Harley Race submit. 12:09, the time of the fall. Harley Race losing to the debuting Akira Maeda. I'd have to call that a bit of an upset. Alright, coming up next, we've got a match that stems from a trios match many months ago. And now we're going to get this opportunity. Sergeant Slaughter is going to face Ultimo Guerrero. And in that trios match, Ultimo Guerrero pinned Sergeant Slaughter in that trios match. So we're going to see if Slaughter can get a bit of revenge here or not. Tommy Young going to be your referee. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Let's go to the ring.
Fight!
Surfboard here by Guerrero to start it off. Scoop slam. Lock up again. Slaughter trying for a suplex. Guerrero with a suplex of his own. Coming up after this, it's the feature match. No disqualification, no countout. Kota Ibushi and classy Freddie Blassie. Ibushi wants Blassie done in the worst way. And then after that match, we do have some announcements to make of future activities going on in the PWA. Slaughter with a Boston Crab, able to get out of that was Guerrero. Submission hold by Guerrero. Slaughter not going to give up that easily, I'll tell you that. Both men off to the ropes. Missed on the shoulder block. Scoop slam by Guerrero. Drops the elbow.
Give up.
Both men to the ropes. Slaughter with a big boot. Grabbing the elbow once more is Slaughter. Ooh, what a chop. There's a clothesline there by Slaughter.
Give up. Give up.
Nice arm drag takedown by Guerrero. Nice slam by Guerrero. Was thinking of going for a move from the ropes, but decided not to. Slaughter with a back body drop. Scoop slam by Guerrero, another elbow. Another slam. Slaughter going to the top rope. Decides not to do it, though. Backbreaker by Slaughter. Double axe handle. Slaughter suplex onto Guerrero. Sends Guerrero into the corner. Oh, Slaughter stops him. This time he gets him in the corner. Slaughter. No! Guerrero reverses that superplex attempt and he hits a splash. Only could get a 1 count though. And Guerrero wins that exchange. Goes for the splash again, but referee says too close to the ropes. Forearm shot by Slaughter, now working on the leg of Guerrero.
Give up.
Maybe he found a weakness, not really sure. Another forearm shot there. Guerrero into the ropes, catches a knee from Slaughter. Inverted atomic drop by Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter to the ropes, catches him with a clothesline. Oh, nice arm drag by Guerrero. Slaughter with a pile driver. Going for a cover. Almost gets a 3 count. Guerrero sweeping the leg there. Oh, stretch muffler. On to Slaughter. Slaughter able to get out of it though. Guerrero powerbomb. Basement dropkick, baseball dropkick actually by Guerrero. Guerrero to the top. It's another splash. Almost gets a 3 count. Both men to the rope. Guerrero with a clothesline. Guerrero to the top rope. Hits a diving elbow. Going to the top again. Hit. Oh, he missed on the splash. Slaughter now maybe with an opportunity here. Sends Guerrero into the ropes. Catches him with a knee. Sends Guerrero into the ropes once more. There's a big boot from Slaughter. Backbreaker by Slaughter. Hits him with a clothesline. Back suplex. Oh, but look at Guerrero able to reverse that.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Slaughter able to stay in it. Nice takedown by Guerrero. Elbow by Slaughter. And there's a backbreaker. Going for a back suplex. He hits it with a bridge. Almost gets a 3 count. Guerrero powerbomb. Slaughter with a DDT. Seems like Slaughter gaining the momentum again. Both men to the ropes. Slaughter with a clothesline. As we have hit the 15-minute mark. 15 left. Almost got him with a schoolboy. Guerrero sweeping the legs there. There's a drop kick. Guerrero into the corner. And Slaughter wins that exchange. And there's a clothesline followed by an elbow.
Give up.
Guerrero trying that submission again.
Give up.
And Slaughter able to get out of it. Into the corner. Slaughter suplexes Guerrero, and Guerrero out to the floor. Guerrero back in the ring. There's another Slaughter clothesline. Neck breaker. There goes Slaughter out to the ring, out of the ring. Slaughter running power slam onto the floor. Guerrero lucky. Oh, this time slammed onto the hard floor. Guerrero's got a chair though. Oh, he hit it with a chair. Oh. Guerrero hit Slaughter with a chair. Uncalled for. Guerrero with a power bomb. And Guerrero's gonna steal one. Guerrero with a chair shot, and then the power bomb is what wins him the match. 19 minutes, 34 seconds, the time of the fall. Again, Ultimo Guerrero, this one stealing a victory from Sergeant Slaughter. Alright, now it is time for our feature match this week on PWA Sunday Slam. And this stems from what has happened the last several weeks between Classy Freddie Blassie and Kota Ibushi. It started in a tag team match where Ibushi was disqualified when Blassie was in the ring, even though Ibushi had done nothing. And then 2 weeks ago, in a one-on-one match, the same thing happened with Ibushi and Blassie. So this time, PWA has decided we're going to have no disqualification, no countout, no time limit. We're putting our best referee in the ring, which is Red Shoes. We're going to have a winner. We're going to settle this once and for all here today. And that's what we're going to get. As Kota Ibushi will take on Classy Freddie Blassie. And this will be an end to this chapter, one way or another. So it is Kota Ibushi and Freddie Blassie. No disqualification, no countout, no time limit. Red Shoes is your referee. Let's go to the ring. We'll see how long it takes before either one brings in a weapon or goes to the floor or something. Be very interesting to see. Blassie was choking away there, but in this case, no disqualifications. He could have kept that on longer if he had wanted to. Snapmare takeover by Blassie. Another snapmare. After this match, we do have some announcements to make. So stay tuned for those announcements. Lock up again. Drops the elbow, does Blassie, in the knee. Right hand by Blassie. Ooh, what a kick to the chest. Chop by Ibushi. Leg sweep. Standing moonsault. Those kicks take Blassie down. Ibushi with an ankle lock. Seems to be a popular move this week here in the PWA. Back elbow there by Blassie. Suplex. Ibushi off to the ropes. Drop toe hold. Inverted atomic drop by Blassie. Ibushi off to the ropes. Back body drop by Blassie. Going for a cover. One count only. Ripping a leg there. Ripping that leg once more. Standing moonsault by Ibushi. But Blassie able to get out before. Double stomp. Blassie choking here, but this is no disqualification. Blassie with a clothesline. Baseball slide by Ibushi. Here's a suplex. Series of kicks by Ibushi, and that one takes Blassie down. Blassie choking away here. Boot to the midsection. Oh, jumping knee. Now Ibushi going for a cover. Two count only. Blassie with a punch that knocks Ibushi around. Ibushi able to get him off. So far, oh, look at this. Blassie stabbing on the head of Ibushi. And Ibushi's been busted wide open. This is what we expected for no disqualification, no count-out match. Blassie going again. Causing Ibushi to continue to bleed. And now Blassie with a figure 4 leg lock. Ibushi able to get out of that. Striking knee from Ibushi. Oh, and a knee to the back of the head and a V-trigger by Ibushi. Almost gets a 3 count. Oh, Blassie reverses into a cradle. 2 count only. Ibushi with another knee to the back of the head. Blassie to the top. Hits him with a punch. Drops the elbow. Oh, a low blow there. But it is legal. No disqualification. No count out. Sweep of the legs. Oh, and a double stomp. Ibushi to the top. Phoenix splash. But too close to the ropes, says referee Red Shoes. And Blassie biting away on Kota Ibushi. Blassie. And that's it. That is it. Blassie forces Ibushi to submit. And he's not letting go. $15:37, the time of the fall. Classy Freddie Blassie wins. No disqualification, no count out. Blassie didn't need to do anything really to get it his way to get the victory. Alright, so before we go into our next match, we do have some announcements to make. The first announcement is next week's card. We got a pretty good looking card for next week. Our feature match is going to be Toshiaki Kawada and Akira facing Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens. And rumors are going around right now. Bobby Heenan is going to be in the corner of Patterson and Stevens. Like we said, we've heard there's been some negotiations going on as of late, so we will see how that turns out. Also set for next week, The Rock gonna go one-on-one with Stan Hansen. The Briscoe brothers, Jack and Jerry, are gonna face the Assassins. And the first match to determine the #1 contender to the women's title is going to be a 6-pack challenge match. Manami Toyota, Linus Asuka, Jackie Sato, Jaguar Yokota, Devil Masami, and Bull Nakano are the 6 that are going to be in that 6-pack challenge. That is next week. In 3 weeks, folks, I hope you guys are ready for this main event. This is going to be a doozy. because for the first time ever in the PWA, we're going to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. Mitsuharu Misawa and Bruno Sammartino, they've each won one. This is going to be the rubber match, and what a way to do it than by 2 out of 3 falls. That is in 3 weeks. But the big announcement, 4 weeks from today, as part of the 4th of July weekend, the PWA is presenting its first ever USA versus the World. This is going to be a 6-match series that's going to decide who has the best wrestlers in the world. Is it the United States or is it the world? What we can tell you is this. We are going to have 2 title matches, which we will announce momentarily. But there's going to be 4 other matches. A singles match, a tag team match, a trios match, and an 8-man tag match. And that 8-man tag match is going to be basically the equivalent of an all-star game. We're working on the participants at this time for the 8-man tag. But as soon as we get the roster, as soon as we get the list of the 8 men, you will know. But we do have some matches officially made for July the 5th and USA versus the World. We do have the tag team match set, and this stems from last week when Kenny Omega defeated Stan Lane, a member of the Midnight Express. Jim Cornette, you can imagine, very upset about the outcome of that match. He has demanded the PWA to put his team in the tag team match to represent the United States against Kenny Omega and a partner of his choice. We are going to get the Midnight Express, Condrey and Eden, against Kenny Omega and his tag team partner for this one, Kota Ibushi. That is the tag match for USA versus the World. That is official. Also, the 2 title matches. Mildred Burke will make her first title defense as the PWA Women's Champion against whoever ends up being the #1 contender out of our mini tournament with the women. The other title match, and this is the biggie, this is the big one. Cody Rhodes will make his first title defense as the PWA World Champion against a man who had the PWA World title, Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart is invoking his rematch clause. He is challenging Cody Rhodes for the PWA World title. And like we said at the end of last week's show, it seems like every champion so far in the PWA, the title's cursed. They lose on their first title defense. Maybe Cody Rhodes will break the curse on the 5th of July and defeat Bret Hart to retain the PWA World title. We will keep you up to date on that card for July the 5th as part of your 4th of July weekend. Believe me, you do not want to miss it. So what we're going to do now, is, because we tried this last week and it was very successful, is we're not going to have any commentary for this standby match and the following standby match. You guys are just going to watch the match as it is with no commentary. We have 2 debuts here. Jim Londas, the Golden Greek, is going to take on the Destroyer in this next match. Joey Morello, your referee, 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. We're going to go to the ring, and you guys are going to get to see the match as if you were in the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a debut performance for the Destroyer, getting his first win here in the PWA in kind of a convincing fashion over Jim Londas. 15 minutes, 15 seconds, the time of the fall on that match. Well, we do have time for one more standby match, and we're going to see, for the first time in a long time, The Undertaker in a PWA ring. It's been a while since we've seen the Dead Man in one-on-one action. And he is going to take on Perro Aguayo in a most interesting match to wrap up this week's PWA Sunday Slam. This is going to be one full 30-minute time limit. James Beard is your referee for this final match this week. Let's go to the ring.
Fight! Give up! 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 Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
And that tombstone does the job as The Undertaker gets his first victory here in the PWA 1448, the time of the fall over Perro Aguayo. And that will do it for this week's PWA Sunday Slam. We thank you all for joining. Join us again next week. Remember the 6-pack challenge and Kawada and Tao against Patterson and Stevens, plus much more. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful week. And come back next week for more PWA Sunday Slam. Have a good week, everybody.